do this battle style. You can ignore it. That's just how your boy.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
I like to be transparent. Your boy's trying to get paid
Oh yeah,
while
that's fine.
we chat. So you're like real friends with Gypsy Rose Blanchard?
Yes, she's one of my closest friends. I came on the first January, 2024, and I saw this lady named Fancy Maselli,
Somebody
which
mentioned
is,
her earlier.
she's crazy. Okay. So, I came on because I had found out a lot of, is calling me now because I'm on here. But and I was exposing her because so Fancy Maselli was a fake producer writer that conned her way into Gypsy's family's life by lying and saying she was a producer, and took Gypsy's medical records and never gave them back. Sold them on Patreon, like sold parts of them on Patreon. Like, she's nuts.
That's
So I came
not,
to expose.
isn't that illegal? Like reveal. Oops.
Let me block these person. Okay. Sorry.
Isn't that illegal to release somebody's medical
Yeah.
records?
So I don't know if you heard about the lawsuit that Gypsy did to a creator named Fancy Maselli. It was her. The
He
reason it
sued
didn't go
her?
through. Yes. The reason she tells everybody she won the lawsuit, but that's not actually what happened. Mike, Gypsy's lawyer, filed it in the wrong jurisdiction. So maybe one day they'll go through it again. But I think Gypsy's also just like, she would have to sue everybody.
So have you met Gypsy in real life?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I was on the show. I was on 2 episodes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Do you live in the same city as her?
I live like about an hour away.
So
I live in New Orleans.
Oh, I thought she moved. Didn't she move?
Well, she moved, but it's not that far away from here.
Oh, she's still in Louisiana though?
Yeah.
Okay. So prior to last year, were you aware of her or familiar with her?
2 years ago. So yeah, I mean, I know a little bit about her story, but not much. Even though I live in Louisiana, but what drew me to it is because I know that when she first came out, everybody was like, "Oh my God, Gypsy, Gypsy!" Or in the weeks leading to it, and I saw like the public just like week by week start to turn on her, and I thought it was so insane just because they like built this platform for her and then like wanted to like pull it from under her feet. So I was like, let me look into this because I don't know, I'm an empathetic person, and I'm like, this seems a little crazy, and it seems like what. We live in a society that wants followers and wants, so jealousy can be a part of that. They don't like to hear me say that, but it could be, and it is what it is. So I started looking into it, and that's when I found like this crazy lady, and she's the one. Okay, somebody was up here earlier, a big homophobe, by the way, and she told you about
Who?
Becca Scoops.
She's a homophobe?
I exposed her. She hates me because I exposed her. Yeah, she's a huge homophobe, and a racist, but they hate me because I tell the truth, and that's why they hate me. I mean, literally hate me. No, so Becca Scoops she has 300 pages of Gypsy's medical records, and I have, just at my home, I have 6,000 pages of Gypsy's medical records, literally like 10 feet away from me. Okay. And I have gone through nearly all of her records. I've met her. I've met friends of Dee Dee. And at the end of the day, what this started off as is content for people that they're making money off of. And you're here battling, you want to make that money, and that's fine. Do your thing. But when it starts to affect a person, and then now even her baby, like people just leaked her baby's pictures a week ago. Like people call CPS on her all the time, and when you invalidate someone's abuse, I, as a human being, didn't like seeing that. So I started advocating for her, and then she reached out to me, and we just built a friendship from there. But the micro deletion Becca Scoops brought up to you. Let me tell you why. Okay, so her micro deletion, she has strabismus.
So let me, because there's even more people watching now. Let me, if anybody joined late or whatever. First of all, repeating myself, I never really followed the crime. I was like somewhat aware of Gypsy because of the Joey King movie and because of the documentary, but I didn't really pay attention until she was released from prison. And then it was like she was a celebrity, like she was like a Kardashian.
Right. Which she didn't ask for. That's a product of the media and the public,
So if I am not informed. Don't
No,
come
it's
for
okay.
me.
I'm not gonna
Like,
come for you.
yeah,
No.
not you. I'm just talking to like just
Oh,
people
okay,
in
okay.
general. You know, like since you've become friends with her, would you say you're familiar with everything that people are saying?
In my opinion, and I'm not one to boost myself, I feel like I know this case better than anyone.
Okay, so we'll get to that, but let me just thank
100%.
some people first. Hold on. Thank you so much, Christy, Laura. Oh, I can't read your name. Number 3, Millie the Mermaid, Jilly, K-Mac, Ruby, Jade, Susan, Wildbird, and everybody else. Let me follow everybody who I said I would. I follow anybody that sends 1,000 or more. Let me follow. Who do I need to follow? Christy, I just followed you. Bless you. Thank you for the support.
Oh, I should be good. Thank you, Gypsy.
Millie the Mermaid, I just followed you. I don't know your name. Sorry. I requested you.
Thank you, everyone.
Okay.
No, no, no.
So the whole micro deletion thing. So if you're like a novice or not that familiar like me, the crux of everything, y'all, is Gypsy Rose Blanchard, whom we're talking about. She alleged that her mother was abusive, that her mother made her get unnecessary procedures and things. And there's like an actual term for it, which I think has got a different name.
Munchausen by proxy,
Yes.
fictitious disorder opposed upon another, either one. Well, that
Yeah.
the later one is the.
So allegedly, now this is what I've been told. If this is true, it would really change things, at least in my mind. According to some people that allegedly have seen medical records, Gypsy did have a medical condition which truly did warrant medical intervention. Is that not accurate?
No, let me explain to you. So, Fancy Maselli, the one that was a huge supporter that lied her way into Gypsy's life, she last year. So, do you know what's that news reporter Banfield?
Yeah, Ashley Banfield.
Okay, so Christy, Gypsy's stepmom, when she found out she had an interview with Fancy, and Fancy's been trying to destroy her family for years since they broke off from her because they realized she was a con artist, and she got that interview taken away from her, and since then she has a huge vendetta against this family. So she's been knowing about this microdeletion, and she knows it doesn't mean anything. You see Gypsy today, right? So
Does have
microdeletions,
it.
yes.
Okay.
But so here's the thing. So Gypsy's mother knew she had a chromosome disorder since birth. It wasn't until 2011 that she found out what type of chromosome disorder she had. But here's the thing. Her mother never told any doctors about this because she used it as a blueprint. And what I mean by that is, so the thing with chromosome disorders, they all have overlapping, symptoms and disorders. Like so many different chromosome disorders can have the same exact thing as the other. So what Dee Dee would do is bring her to the doctor for basically, like she said she had cerebral palsy, didn't have that. She said she had muscular dystrophy, continued to say that even though doctors told her she didn't. She told people she was quadriplegic since birth. Quadriplegic. There's medical records where it literally says quadriplegic, paraplegic since birth, because of a seizure, because of a car accident. She changes all throughout the records. And so basically that's what her mom did. And so what she would do is go to the doctor, get medications that would, she would give her too much, and it was mimic side effects of other diagnoses that she wanted to get her. And point blank period, let me tell you what the microdeletion does for Gypsy, because it's every single person is different. So she has microcephaly, which means she has a smaller head. Since Gypsy's so tiny, you can't really tell because she's pretty proportionate. I got a violation for harassment and bullying. They hate me. You got to think, if someone hates you that much, it's probably because they don't want you to ruin their little money bag, right? And they're lying. Okay, so strabismus, which is a lazy eye. Those are the two things.
She have she had a lot of dental issues.
So she had 14. Okay, so she had a few she had dental work done like 3 times, like major dental work, meaning like, because it was like 14 cavities. She got like 7 extractions. So over time, that's from A, medication that she was taking. B, she was drinking a bottle since she was younger, which I'm sure Starlight probably told you about that. And that's just 2 and salivary glands. Her salivary glands being removed makes her mouth super dry, which could then mess up your teeth. There's multiple different reasons. Her mom didn't just pull them out either. She didn't, you know.
Here's a big question that I have. Prior to the awfulness that happened, and with the exception of her boyfriend, did she ever confide to anybody? Did she ever tell a family? She did.
Yes, this is the thing. So there's a woman named Megan Pack. She was one of the first people to follow this case, and she did a blog on it. It's called Megan's Thought Catalog. In there's witness statements from multiple different people that she not reached out to. Like, she told this woman that was friends with her mom, like, it's not what it looks like. I'm not disabled. She said, I would do anything to get away from my mom. The lady did nothing. When she ran away to Dan's house, so there was 3 people there. One of those people knew her, and plus Dan as in the wheelchair. She came there on her feet, you know. They got in contact with someone named Shelly that used to go to the conventions with Dee Dee, like to the Vision Con. Call Dee Dee.
What kind of conventions? Wait, sorry, what kind of
conventions? The Vision Con. You know, the Vision Con, a little, the things that she used to go to every year, like with like Darth Vader.
I didn't really follow this before.
Well, she went to Vision Con and she met this guy named Dan, who's much older.
Is this somebody that Gypsy was like dating?
Well, she was talking to him. Yeah, she met him from Vision Con. And he was in the hospital one night. Yeah, go ahead.
Thank some people. Hold on. Thank you so much to Nicole on the treadmill, Vicky, Laurinda, Laura, Jade, Kat, Jilly Beans, the Who of Whoville, Ashley, Kai Sue, and everybody else. Appreciate you. Let me follow everybody that I'm supposed to. I follow anybody who sends 1,000 or more. Your support is greatly appreciated. Okay, Vicky, I just followed you. Lauren, I just followed you. Okay, good. I'm caught up. All right. So I'm also curious, I have like a vague awareness that she and her father are on good terms, right?
Absolutely, yes. He's a really good.
Does Gypsy have any relationship with her maternal family?
So, I don't think she would mind me discussing this. So here's the thing. There is one aunt that in the beginning, she was very supportive of Gypsy, and, they have every right to feel how they feel, and so she doesn't really talk to Gypsy. There is one that, they talk on and off. Her family is the sisters are the ones that told Gypsy she should write a book. And this I won't get into. There are personal reasons why they're upset about the book. Something that she shared that they didn't want shared about some, family secrets, put it that way. And because, some people don't want their family secrets exposed. So, but no, she doesn't. She has a lot of, grace for any kind of hate they have towards her. I mean, she understands.
So now here's like
but they saw her walk when she was little, by the way, and they went to Dee Dee. Okay, and Dee Dee told her it's progressive.
Here's the
Thanks,
here's the tough question.
Okay, tough question.
I spent almost 2 hours this morning looking at a lot of videos. I'm sure you've seen some of these videos that have come out.
Oh, I got one for you.
What do you mean?
Have you seen Nick's? They're not showing that one, right?
I saw one video of his. Yeah.
One of his face, or was it dark?
He was eating cereal.
Yeah, no, you never. You want to hear the one where he sounds like a demon?
Yeah, play it.
Yeah, okay. Because it's pretty crazy. Okay. They won't show this one because it'll make, Okay. Let me put this on. So, what is this? Oh my God, it's nothing. All right, I'll play it in 1 second. I'll just do this so I can get you close to it because it's kind of low. And this is the one of the creepiest things I've ever heard.
Seems you're supposed to solve me to Gypsy. You wanted to wash on the lights on you.
I'm trying to get to some point that you can understand.
You wanna to show me.
What is he saying?
Look, I'll actually turn to the captions. It's insane. They don't show this one though because, that's not good for
Oh, they're
him.
role playing. They're role playing.
No. Let me tell you. You know that what you've seen of Gypsy, that's role playing. So in this one, I'm gonna tell you what he's doing. He is literally he's first of all, he's a demon named Victor. Y'all remember who Victor is, right? This is one thing I try to explain to people. I'll pause this and I'm gonna post this so you can always see it on my page later because it's like 16 minutes long. So here's the thing. So role play, if you know what that is when you are acting out something and Gypsy, I'm not gonna lie, Gypsy's pretty good at it, right? Like I'm gonna be honest. She's good at it. She's like, you can tell, it seems, because I've been hearing people like analyze this, like, oh, this means, it doesn't mean anything. She's acting. Like anything she's saying doesn't mean anything. It's acting. Where.
So the whole, when our daughter's 13, that was just her.
No, so listen, if you listen to this one video, Gypsy has to answer questions for Nick. And one of the questions is about his fantasies. And she goes over how, like, I know your one fantasy, especially grape, and she goes on and on about it. And she's you can tell, like, this, it's not what she does not, she forms a very fine, like, she draws a fine line on how she feels about it and how she wants a safe word, which he never uses. And Nick, okay, you have to look at all the patterns. Nick was arrested for watching violent grape porn in McDonald's for 9 hours. And on the police report, yes. On the police report, it literally says...
This is before everything.
This is right in the beginning of their relationship, before any type of role play started happening, by the way. And let me tell you what he told the police. They asked him about what he was watching, and he's like, I would never grape anyone, so I'll watch it instead. That's a red flag. You're not watching people, like... This was a huge fantasy. He wanted to grape her mother. Like, he admitted that in his interview, like, and his appeal papers, he thought about it. And the reason he didn't is because Gypsy begged him not to. And instead he got to grape her. And she was begging him to stop while he was doing that, by the way, and he didn't. So.
Hold on. Let me thank some people. Hold on. Thank you so much to, I can't read your name. Who's the number one? The Real Bethany, y'all. Thank you. Occasionally Classy. Thank you. Angela Evilu. Thank you. Laura KW Dane. Thank you. Hannah. Thank you. The Who of Whoville. Thank you. Amy Lynn. Thank you. Vicky. Thank you. Millie the Mermaid. Thank you. Christy. Thank you. Everybody. Thank you.
All y'all.
I follow everybody that I'm supposed to. I follow anybody.
Thank y'all. I didn't even notice that.
Occasionally Classy. I sent you a follow request. Am I caught up? Okay. Angela, I sent you a follow request. Thank you. Okay. Wait, some people are saying that Gypsy is watching now?
Well, yeah, she's my top gifter. Look at her. Go Gypsy.
Oh, she is? Yeah. Oh my God. Okay. All right. She should go live with me. Mm-hmm. I've gone live with Ryan. Listen, I
don't believe a bunch of cloud chasers then.
I have an open mind. I'm not that informed. I'm just having a conversation. So if she wants to go live with me, I would love to do that. Cause listen, I'm not gonna lie. I'll get some coin going live with her.
Hey, at least you admitted, unlike these people, they act like they
totally
care about.
Transparent. Listen, if you know anything about Perez Hilton, I keep it real. But I would understand why I'm actually even surprised that she's gifting you, because I would think she'd want to lay low right now.
No, she doesn't.
Surface.
She knows who she is and she knows what happened. She knows that she went from one abusive situation to another, and she didn't realize that until she was in prison and started to heal from that. Nick still, as of a few years ago, still speaks to women like this. He was dating someone and they were letting him speak to his daughters, which is sick to me, and still doing the whole, like, he's Nikolai now is his meanest character, his most evil. Gypsy, you have to watch. There's certain ones that people aren't pushing out, and it's where Gypsy's like telling the things that she, you know what she told her, like, she doesn't want to do backdoor stuff, okay? And she's like, but if to punish me, I'll allow you. And let me tell you what a punishment would be. Like, if I go to the grocery store without asking you for permission, he groomed her to think that she needed to do anything and everything that he I asked her to drink.
Wait.
He
No.
100% grooms her.
The videos I saw, listen, I like to be
That's
fair.
because they're pushing out.
As an objective person who is not like an aficionado of this, who does not have.
Don't worry, I'll have them soon, and I'm going to push them out the way they're supposed to be pushed out.
So, like, from the videos that I saw today, you know, like, it seemed the opposite. It seemed like she was like, I need reassurance. I need this. Like, you know, like.
Yeah, she needs reassurance because all she thought he wanted was sex, which is in the videos that they aren't posting. The video where she asks him to, like, says how she'll grape him. The video that came before that was him telling her that she had to tell him how he would grape her. Now, how did Gypsy answer? Oh, I would tie you up to a chair or a bed. That's it. That's what she said. Think of someone who is really into that. That is not that descriptive or detailed. That's what you'll do to grape him. Just tie him up. That's it. Wow, that's really violent. You have to, okay, this is the thing. The people who got this, I called this out yesterday, and I think I would do the same thing. When she got those videos, what she should have done was sort through them and put them in order, because aren't we interested in the evolution of their relationship and what caused them to end up where they were? And the only way you can look at it that way is if you put them in order. You have to see Nick's video and Gypsy's video. Nick, because they're responding back and forth.
Her a lot of videos too?
Yes, they're not posting them, Perez. They're doing that on purpose. They are pushing one narrative.
Did you file a Freedom of Information Act request also?
Yeah, well, we're also, Gypsy has it, but they're looking for it because, I mean, it's been years. But if not, we're following them. But it's under investigation because they got a bunch of stuff that they shouldn't have got sent to them.
I heard about that.
Yeah.
I heard about that.
But yeah. There's so many things that like is just not appropriate for live that like people just don't know and understand. But at the end of the day, here's the thing. All these people are focused on this stuff with the sexual stuff. That has nothing to do with the crime. It has nothing to do with the crime.
So here, okay.
Because the fantasy was the whole fantasy build up, the only way he would do this for her is if he got to grape her or her mother. That was in his trial. They say this. That's a fact.
Watching the videos that I saw, though, it seemed like it was her idea to do this to him.
Until you see his videos.
It was his idea?
If you go to my YouTube, I have those transcripts of his videos. Last year, the transcripts, this came out last year, okay, the transcripts. But let me tell you, the same creator that has the videos, let me tell you what she did. She went online, she started reading Nick's videos, and she was like, it was bad. It was bad. And she was like, I'm not going to continue them because this is just really heavy. And then she went on to do Gypsy's videos and finished all of them. Didn't do Nick's. It's pushing a narrative. And to me, these aren't true crime creators. These are clout chasers. Be a clout chaser all you want, but admit it. Don't go after and try to humiliate and bully someone off the internet because you want your bag. Just stand loud and proud and say, I'm doing this for that.
What about people told me that Nick allegedly said, I don't want to do this. Let's just run away. Let's go somewhere else.
No, let me tell you. That they're lying, and this is fact. There's evidence out there. So Nick, in his trial, they showed this. Gypsy decided that she wanted to try to get her mom to like him, and Nick was still while the plan was off. Nick was literally looking up machetes. That's what he wanted her to get. He wanted her to get a machete. By the way, he was looking up machetes, duct tape, a taser. He was looking up websites.
Did she testify at Nick's trial
for him?
For him to get him off?
Not to get him off, but just she felt like, look, a Gypsy does feel, no matter how their relationship was and it was abusive, no matter how much these people want to like say it wasn't, she felt like she took two lives that night. Even though Nick and her both were manipulative to each other. You have to think, Nick, nobody was really there for him. He was a very lonely person. He was, doing that in McDonald's, you would think his parents would like want to get him help for that. Like he had a bad upbringing too. And when I say bad, I think it's more like generational, like mental health. You know how mental health is like, as the years go on, it gets more like awareness to it. So he definitely needed mental health way back when. And Gypsy was being abused. Two darknesses, boom.
Going all over the place because like I really don't know too much.
No, it's okay.
She's close to her father now, but where was her father doing all of this?
Where was her father doing all of this? Well, so there's a real thing called parent alienation. That's for one. For two, should Rod have tried a little harder? Absolutely. He'll tell you that himself. It's almost like out of sight, out of mind. He works offshore. He's always working. He knew that Gypsy, as the sick kid, he could never take care of her like Dee Dee. He thought Dee Dee was an amazing mom until he didn't. And he still, he doesn't talk hateful about Dee Dee ever. And you can see that in the emails that they passed around. I don't look at them because it's not my business, those emails. But he talks about Dee Dee in a good way, even in there. Dee Dee was a good liar. Dee Dee was a con woman, and her own family will tell you that she was a liar. She was a thief. She had 10 warrants in Louisiana for credit card theft, this woman that they were staying with, there's a record that I have where she tells the story how when they finally moved out, she found that she was trying to get a credit card in her name. She was a con woman, but she also had a mental illness. And the thing is, these people want to say that she was malingering. All the people that are anti-Gypsy, really what they're doing, they don't realize it, is they're making Dee Dee look like a monster because they think she just used her kid for money. Now, at least Munchausen by proxy is she's using her for attention. Using a kid is wrong either way, but at least
I thought the anti-Gypsy people believed that Dee Dee, they want justice for Dee Dee.
Right.
So
you didn't know that Gypsy was really sick, but they were also malingering. They like to have it both ways. It was a con, but she was also really sick. It doesn't make sense, right? How can it be a con yeah.
Hold on, let me thank some people. Hold on. Thank you to Crystal Pistol. Appreciate you. Thank you to Vicky. Fudge, the real Bethany. Sorry, your name is so hard to read. Amy Lynn, Called to Serve, Christy, Sierra, Sorcery, Sunnyfield, Angela, and Chris. Appreciate you all. Let me make sure I'm following everybody that I'm supposed to. I follow anybody that sends 1,000 or more. Called to Serve, I just followed you. Thank you so much for the support. Okay, Crystal Pistol, I just followed you. Oh no.
Perez would probably like to hear how nasty. I love y'all too. Y'all are the best.
There we go. Crystal Pistol, I followed you. And Amy Lynn, I just followed you. Okay. Well, we should talk some other time again.
Yeah, for sure.
Because I want to
be open-minded and just know.
Yeah, and I want to do a little bit more research because I'm not that informed.
Well, don't do research on TikTok though. That's the thing. I wouldn't do research on TikTok because it's a lot of misinformation. They're going against experts, and at the end of the day, look at everybody who ever makes a pro-Gypsy post, they get harassed until they take it down. Nobody does that unless, I don't know if you knew this, but I'm a trans woman. I'm really not, but that's what they say I am. Because they think it's an insult, I guess. I've been being called that for 2 years. I'm on rugs. They went real life. These people are crazy. And it's sad. Some of them are being manipulated by their cloud chasing, top dogs,
Tell Gypsy that I would love to go live with her.
Yeah, well, I'll tell her that. But just,
You'll probably say no, but listen, I would not be doing my job if I didn't put that out there.
I think she would say yes if you maybe are open. I don't think Gypsy doesn't care who believes her at the end of the day. This is her life.
Listen, I think I've been very respectful to you.
No, you have been. Trust me, I get disrespected every day. You great.
So I would absolutely be respectful and open-minded to her.
You might get canceled though.
I don't care. I care about the views. I'll talk to anybody. I care about the views and the coins. I keep it real. And also, I've been canceled so many times, you can't cancel me.
That's true. I was about to actually say that. I was thinking, no. At the end of the day, point blank period, just remember this. They say she was really sick, but they say it was a con. Two things can't be true in that case. So,
well, tomorrow, she and I will go live.
We'll see. I'll talk to her.
I'm manifesting that. Well, it was good chatting, and I'll try to, I'll watch more videos because there's so many videos I didn't even see.
I wouldn't watch videos. I'll send you some links.
All right, send me some links. I followed you, and it was good chatting.
Yeah, you too.
All right, have a good night. All right. I don't have too much more time, but if fancy, I'll go live. Hold on. Am I? Oh no, I already went live with Fancy. Wait, Fancy's the one. Wait. Oh my God, it's all clicking now. Wait a minute. Fancy's the one that didn't show her face. Fancy's the one they claimed that befriended Gypsy. That's Fancy. Wait, who is the GWN? All right, I don't have too much more time. I've been live for so long now. Hello. All right, I think you have to be my last for tonight, though. I do.
Well, you saved the best for last then, because I'm the OG.
Oh, you are?
I've been here since 2017. I am the person who broke this case in 2019, began calling out all of the lies. I know the entire family. I have spent years talking to them, both sides, the
Both
Petrie
ways.
side and
Let's
the
do this as
Blanchard.
a battle form. You can ignore the.
Yeah, yeah, no problem. Come on, guys, you know to light me up. So come on, light me
All
up.
right, you're a pro.
Light me
I
up,
love
baby.
it.
Oh,
Wait,
I used to battle hard. Yeah, I used to be a big battler.
So you've talked to both sides
I've talked to all of them. Yes, I have talked to all the Petrie family, which is Dee Dee's family. I've talked to all the Blanchard family, and even the outliers. I've been doing. I have 3 books. I actually have 4 books out about it now.
wow.
I have a podcast that I put out in 2019.
Oh, it's triples for the first.
Triples right now, guys. Come on, triple
I'll
it up.
follow anybody that sends 1,000 or more.
Let's go, triple it up, baby.
I will follow anybody that sends 1,000 or more. Okay, so GWN, that's what I'll call you. Given
my name's Fancy.
What?
My name's Fancy.
Oh, you're fancy.
I'm Fancy.
Okay. Oh, you're the journalist. You're the one. Oh, you're the one that you're the medical records. Oh my God. Okay.
I am. Yeah.
Why did I think Fancy was the one that didn't show her face? What was her name?
That's Starlight. That's Hello Starlight.
Y'all, I'm tired. Sorry, I'm tired,
buddy. I'm the OG.
I've been dealing with Rob Reiner heaviness, and just that's